So, gotta turn those heaters on. It's freaking cold. Let's see. It is 17 right now where I'm at. There's snow on the ground. It hasn't snowed for a couple days, but as you guys see, I got the new Husky work table here. It's been awesome. Too early to do a review on it, but it's strong. I mean, even Husky claims it can support like over a ton. It's like 3,000 pounds or something. Anyways, today's video, why you clicked on the video, let's get into it. All right, very first, I gotta say, if you guys start watching this video and you're like, I like his trailer, and I'm out here in 17-degree, but can you see that? It's freaking cold. So, I wanna like, I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're a hater. Like this video, because I'm out here in the cold and you're cozy. You probably got a blanket on. You probably got the heater on in your truck, whatever. I'm cold, you're not. Like my video. All right, help me out. So right now, I wish I didn't have a job loaded, but I've been putting off recording this video forever. So the fact that I have this job loaded, I can't show you guys how my shelves work, really. But we will start from the back here. So I do install cultured marble for a living. I just switched away from granite and real marble to this nice light stuff for my back. I have these shelves here. I have 3 shelves. These ones have my sawhorses, which these are 7-foot sawhorses, and they're good for 300 pounds each. So a little overkill, but I have those for my previous job. This one I put my trim pieces on normally for cultured marble, and then up here I have my straight edges and my squares, and normally all that silicone sits on that shelf, but I have a really tall job tomorrow, so I had to take it down. Down below is like accessory tools. Like I have a light bag in here with a few more lights in here. 2 of them I'm using right now. And then just like random stuff, some extra 2x4s. There's some more glue. But if you do any kind of installs for granite or whatever, clamps are a friend. Clamp on down it, other stuff, and then I just tie it down with some nylon rope and tie a knot with it. So that is the A-frame, whatever you want to call it. Here I've kind of just boxed it in, so when I brake hard, shit doesn't come flying through. It never flies that way because, you know, I'm not punching 1,000 horse. I just got an extra hammer hanging here, just uses some space, and another light they store up there. This is where I keep my buckets. I throw this bungee cord normally, but I forgot to, as you guys saw. Keep this bungee cord. I keep all my buckets there for trash or using sand mix for floors. I keep a little step ladder so I can reach the top of my showers and stuff and other uses. A lot of these tools I've acquired are for my specialty type of work, but I'm getting into some handyman work. I'm doing some side jobs and doing just different things that I've learned how to do. So a lot of my tools this trailer's slowly transitioning into not just a trailer for installing marble, but other jobs too. That's why I bought such a big trailer. These are my 2 caulk buckets, my buckets that I bring in to the job site every day, but I have 2 caulk guns and a spray bottle and my rags and glue that I keep in there. This is my kind of just tool bucket that I have all kinds of stuff that I keep in here, lots of knives and screwdrivers and crescent wrench and hot glue gun to put my shelves on, my drills in there, bottle of Powerade, you know, different tools that I just use every day. Lots of hot glue sticks. Oh my gosh, my hand's cold. Hang on, bear with me, guys. I'm gonna put on some gloves because it's flipping cold. And I'm also gonna bring a space heater in here. I can't believe how cold it is. It's gotta be colder than 17. That's just what Google said to me. but it's gotta be colder. There's no way it's only 17. All right, so hopefully we're still recording. All right, getting more into it here. This front little cabinet I built. Trailer just came with the walls up. Everything in it I've built. That A-frame I built and screwed in, and my brother helped me. Shout out to Sage. So here we have my little cabinet and a shelf that I built, which I plan on putting a face on there, and cabinet slide drawer, and a couple pictures of my family. Little magnet. This guy's a lifesaver. This saved me twice on a job, dropping a bolt down the drain. So I don't have much up here. I just have some of my hole saws that I use. These are for granite, and then those are wood hole saws that I can use on culture marble if I need. Those are just some fuses and some wood glue. You'll see a lot when I build shit. I'll use like scraps that I have instead of going out and buying like a nice bracket or something. This is a garage bracket that I found on a job site, and then I have a piece of cut angle iron right now. I mean, obviously I like a clean look. I like to clean stuff up, so down the road I'll put that, probably just put 2 garage mounts honestly, but that's what I have right now. Then I have a couple of these trays stapled here to keep just random stuff, pens and pencils and little lighters, some snacks, some cashews there. I got my charger, and then I wired 3 outlets in that come out right here. It's 14 gauge wire because this is only a 15 amp circuit that I wired. I have plans to wire it to just a GFCI down there, so I can actually trip something and not have to worry about running where I'm taking power from. I do have plans to add solar like I did my last trailer, and an inverter, so I don't even have to plug in, but for right now this is all I got, and it's worked awesome for me. So getting into the cabinet here, I just have some hinges, keep those doors from opening while I drive down the road. Get all these wires out of the way. So with that, I have it all open underneath it where I can reach anything from either side. So I just have some rags and acetone. This is my little toolbox that I carry in case I get like flat tire or some kind of mechanical problem. This side I keep shelves on, and a bottle of lotion. Yeah, lotion. Okay. This is my snack drawer. I keep my chips normally, my drinks and stuff. I try and keep all my snacks in one spot. This guy's a suction cup. I got my little shop vac, and really that's all I really got stored up here. Obviously could store a lot more in that cabinet if I did a little bit more arranging. So that is the front cabinet. That's the shelf. Here I've just built this little shelf thing that holds all my drill bits, really. Some hex bits, and those are my impact bits, and drill bits. Just kind of where I keep a lot of my drill bits. You see, if you have watched my toolbox store, you can tell that I don't have a ton of tools because I don't have enough tools to keep in my toolbox anymore and in the trailer. So some of the stuff you'll see, you're like, hey, that was in this toolbox store. So yeah, there's another work light I have. This is where I keep my paperwork. When I finish it, I put it in there and file it on this notebook. I write down every job I do, just keep track for getting paid. Put a little Harbor Freight magnet up there. I have plans to put them throughout the trailer because it's worked awesome. These do not fall down, which I thought they would. Just keep some extra tools that I don't carry in my bucket that I don't need all the time. You know, some electrical and extra multi-tool blade, 2 multi-tool blades. Sorry, my camera wasn't focused. 2 multi-tool blades, some metal sawzall blades, some jigsaw blades. So that's there. This is my side door I don't really use, and I got my floor. This is my floor bag bin, which we can get into. If you ever want to install a floor that's marble, you put sand mix, pan liner down, put some sand mix. So this top part, you know, staple your pan liner. Just really simple tools to install a floor. Staples, you need a crescent wrench or a ratchet of some kind to tighten down your 3-piece drain. This is a sweet little box. I like it. The top opens there, and then it's got a little push button here that normally I have 2 hands to do it with. push that. Top takes off. This is my wet storage. The sponge for cleaning it, drain plug, and then some curl bars to shake the floor down, needle nose, and a rake to rake out sand mix. So that is that. This other one, this Craftsman box, actually just has extra tools. Just a wired skill saw and a little power inflator, a couple things of sandpaper, and then got some of my screws in here, not all of them but some of them. My backpack, which has seen better days. I was carrying all my tools that are in that tool bag, but it's time to retire. There's holes in the bottom and my tools are falling out, so that's about to be retired. And then I just got some coats hanging here that I should put more on, and my dustpan and three-way, a couple of dust mask. Then see, I need to build another shelf up here. I want to keep some paper towel rolls up there, but I don't, because right now this is kind of my plumbing side. I want it to be, but I also got my sanding blocks here, and then so these are like drain glue. This is pan liner glue, and then I have another PVC glue there. I have a couple two-piece trains, but those are for my work, and these are some drain plugs, some tapes I keep up here. Got some PEX I just found on a job site, and then soapy water helps a lot with tooling silicone, if you haven't heard that trick. And then 2 hot glue guns. This is a little trim piece that people use for tile and cultured marble, but I screwed it in for a nice little cool little rack that holds my tape measures. And also, if I get around to getting another one and anchoring it in, you can also hook your drills on there and stuff, but I'm too scared my drill will fall off, so I haven't done it. Here's my multi-tool and my drill, and I actually have these. I'm recently transitioning into DeWalt. I had started with Ryobi. I actually started with Harbor Freight Drill Master. That's how I started. Sold that set, went to Ryobi, got sick of Ryobi, started going to Porter Cable. Porter Cable's on its way out. I don't know if you knew that. They like haven't updated their website in like over a year and a half now, because they're part of the Stanley Black & Decker. They're bringing in what do you call it? I think they have Craftsman. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure they bought into Craftsman, but I can't remember. But Porter Cable is no longer. They're not coming out with any new tools. As far as I know, their manufacturing is going to stop pretty soon here, and you'll see things, because I just seen a deal of these 4 amp hour batteries, which when I bought them, $100 for 2 of them. Right now, there's a thing on Amazon. You can buy like 10 of them for $200. I mean, they're on their way out. I mean, you could stock up on some Porter Cables if you want. They're good tools. So I just have my other angle grinder there. That's kind of a low power. These are my high power angle grinders that we use normally to cut through granite and thick stone. So they're high amp. I think they're 15 amp, and they rev to like 15,000 RPM. Pretty crazy fast, but I have them turned down for what I'm cutting. This is the diamond blade we use. Diamond blade, and then diamond blade. I don't know where my quartz blade is. I have a quartz blade that cuts through granite, and I don't know where it went. This is my other drill that I drill through hole saws, and another hole saw to drill through for plumbing. Down here is my Ryobi section. See, I got it weird how I lay it out, but my Ryobi tools to go down here that I don't use every day. Scale saw, sawzall. This is another Porter Cable tool I have that drills holes for the floor. My palm sander, a couple of batteries here. I got my jigsaw and another multi-tool. Let me tell you something. This is one of the reasons why I decided to get DeWalt. I had this multi-tool. Multi-tools are awesome. Oscillating tools, whatever you want to call them. They're freaking awesome. Just the way they work. So I had that Ryobi one, and it worked good, but never worked amazing. Then one of my buddies that I was working on a job, he had this brushless DeWalt one, and it freaking vibrates less, cuts like butter, cuts faster. I don't know what it is. And then also the blade is why I switched over. So how DeWalt's designed theirs is just a push tab. You pull that down and then you can pull that blade up, which is honestly such a smart idea because you can change blades fast without any tools. This guy, you have to have an Allen key, and my Allen key somehow stripped it. I was using the wrong size or something, because now it's all stripped out and I can never change this blade. It's dull as hell, and just kind of a loss of bad engineering compared to DeWalt. And then that tool works 1,000 times better. If you use a Ryobi multi-tool, I dare you to try this, and you're gonna freak out, and you're gonna be like, I'm gonna buy a DeWalt setup just for that. Anyways, those are all my corded and cordless tools that I use for the job. That's really all I have to my trailer. Quick go around. This is where I keep my wood. I have plans to build another workbench here that will come out a little bit with maybe some cabinet drawers, but I think I want to keep it an open concept underneath, and then have racks to store 2x6s and 2x4s and maybe some plumbing for my handyman business I'm getting into. And then I love levels. I buy lots of levels. I have 4 pairs of levels right now. I love trying all of them. If there's a deal on a level, I'll buy it. I know it's weird, but those are 3 of my sets of levels, and I have a set of levels. Zoom in. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, you guys. Anyways, that's my tool trailer. I'll constantly update it as I build it. I'm kind of going off copying a guy. Can't remember his name. He's a handyman on YouTube. I wish I knew his name. I'll call him out later when I look up his name. But he kind of did a build concept of volume 1 through 9, I think he did. It kind of inspired me to start recording and showing how I'm going to set up my trailer. So as I continue to change it, add things, put solar, electrical, all different things, I want to keep you guys updated if you're interested. I mean, I'm going to put them up because that's what kind of videos we're putting out now. So stay tuned for that. Also, we're doing I have a Duramax now, 2008 LMN. So I have to do the EGR and DPF delete. I don't, my state doesn't require emissions. My city, county, whatever you want to call it, doesn't require emissions. And I could use some power gain and a fuel mileage, you know. And if you know anything about Duramaxes, that kills those motors, that emissions. So I'm going to delete the DPF and the EGR. Stay tuned for that video. That's coming springtime. I shouldn't say stay tuned because that's not going to be until it warms up. So those are the videos coming up. More trailer stuff. Haven't done anything work on the garage, as you can tell. Never posted a video. It's just too damn cold up here. And also a lot of shit's been going on. Anyways guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next video.